All right, so we're here with Bob Suess, who's the general manager of the developer and platform evangelism team at Microsoft.
And in the East region,
in the
yes.
East region, of course. It should be the
I don't
world.
want to take my boss's job.
Exactly.
So just,
you will.
If he'll watch this, yes.
Right, exactly. Last night you told me something really remarkable,
Okay.
which is that among the scores throughout Microsoft, your team has the absolute perfect score in the category of what?
I don't actually have the precise wording of the question, but it basically says, do you love your job? Do you love what you do? And it's not actually just my team. It's the DPE organization worldwide actually shares this distinction with one other organization, and it is wonderful.
So how do you go about, I mean, you haven't always been at that highest level. Mm-hmm. How would you say this group within Microsoft was able to reach that plateau?
Well, I think it's a number of factors. We work in a very competitive environment. It's very challenging. So, that's clearly the case. And it's, we take on challenges each year that are very hard. Right. But we get to play in areas that are really at the cutting edge of the technology. We utilize and evangelize many of the technologies, like the cloud technologies and the client technologies, the new Windows Phone, that are very, very exciting, where much of our innovation and much of our R&D dollars are going.
So one of my clients is a guy named Dan Pink. He's a New York Times best-selling author, and he talks about that at a certain point, money's important, obviously, but at a certain point it stops becoming a motivating factor, and people are really motivated intrinsically by sort of their passions and what they're excited about. It seems like that's the kind of people who gravitate towards
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely, and the way that I like to think about it is folks are self-selecting into DPE. And it's the folks that, when they were 6 years old, were excited about whatever gadget that their father or mother were working on, right, when they were young. And, these are the people who have been at the top of their career for many, many years, top of their scholastic classes and so forth. They find their way here.
Right.
We have no sort of problem, lately recruiting. We get a lot of talent, folks who want to do this and engage in this environment.
So you get the benefit of, you don't have to, I mean, I say that sales, you call them, marketing, they call you. Mm-hmm. Essentially, from a recruiting perspective, the best people call you, and then you get the cream of the crop, so to speak.
It's actually true. It's been very, very... It wasn't always true, but
right.
We've built that over time, and it's really
How do you think you've been able to build that? How did you make that happen?
It's a combination of a lot of things. I mean, the truth is when you're doing something exciting, and this company's doing a lot of exciting things too, it goes viral. That's a term we like to use, right? And word of mouth, right? And people, we have our large sales summit at MGX, and when Steve Ballmer and Kevin Turner are up there talking about the phone or talking about how we're all in on the cloud, talking about DPE,
right.
People are like, that's where a lot of action is. That looks like fun. Those guys, they're excited, and you build on that, and as you hire people, and they're excited, and people hear about their work, right? And then it just kind of builds a lot of momentum, and you get what we have today.
Fantastic. Well, this is a great story. I really appreciate you sharing with us.
Absolutely.
Bob Suess of Microsoft DPE team. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.